Hello and welcome back. So when I am not recording videos, hunting through coins, editing videos about collecting coins, or just generally doing something with coins in my off time, I'm still collecting coins. So welcome to my favorite video game that I've been playing since I was in secondary school, which is more years ago than I care to admit. This is RuneScape. As you can see, we're collecting some gold coins here. But today we're going to be making millions in one skill in RuneScape, Archaeology. So we go to one of these hotspots and we just collect artifacts. That's how the skill works. You collect the artifacts, you get a bit of XP whilst recovering the artifact, and then you can see this little wisp thing that keeps moving around. We want to keep following it along because it takes us less time to unearth the artifact whilst we are digging in the right spot. So I don't actually have the right level to excavate from this spot, but I've got this little magical potion. If I drink it, it boosts my level temporarily so that I can uncover these artifacts which are higher than will require a higher level than I've got currently in order to excavate it. It takes a little bit of time, hence a large part of this is sped up, but what you can actually get from doing these as a secondary item is what we actually want for today's video, how we're going to make millions from it. But we've almost uncovered this one artifact, and then here we go. So it's the boss man sculpture and it's damaged, so you can then collect all these extra resources, which thankfully you already had, and we can teleport to or go over to one of these workbenches and we can restore it, and we get a big chunk of XP for restoring it, and that's the main way of getting XP for this skill, restoring these artifacts. So as I said, we can excavate these artifacts and we get these little things you can see here, Tetra Compass pieces, and it takes 4 pieces which make up a Tetra Compass, which you can uncover doing archaeology, or you can take certain items to these collectors. They collect different artifacts, and this guy, if you give all 4 items, which he had 3 in there, and that one we just made gives us a Tetra Compass piece. So if you spend enough time doing all of this, you can end up with lots and lots of Tetra Compass pieces, as you can see here. I've already collected all the secondary items that you need to create the Tetra Compasses, but those 4 plus a couple of extra bits put together make up one of these complete Tetra Compasses, which is again the key to doing it. Now we've got a lot of them to make, so we'll just speed this process up because it's not the most entertaining thing to be doing, but a couple of trips to the bank, picking up our Tetra Compasses and using it on the workbench. I should really have used a different workbench because there's one we can get extra experience points in the Fort Forenthi, but I forgot about that when I was making the video. So we'll just finish off making a few more of these, and then we can move on to the next step, which is to climb the monolith, and then we can charge the Tetra Compasses. We'll power them, in fact, not charge them, but that unlocks the ability to actually then make some money from it. But again, we've got 21 of them to do, so we'll speed up a little bit and get these all powered up and ready to start making some money. So last one now, here we go. Perfect, 21 complete powered Tetra Compasses. So if you click on it, you can, there's a little arrow and it points on the map where you need to go in order to uncover the loot. So we're gonna be traveling around a little bit, so we need to get some bits and pieces, some runes for teleports. Pull them out of the bank, and then we can start traveling around and actually collecting our rewards from them. We've got 21 of them to go. It took me a bit of time to complete all 21 of them, but we will of course speed up. I was quite lucky in this first one. I teleported somewhere and it was actually quite close to the teleport. So this is what used to be the start of the game, a little town I guess called Lumbridge, because there's a bridge over the River Lum. So I guess that's the reason that's why it's called it. But as you can see, the arrow is moving a lot, which means that we are close to the target destination. We didn't have to teleport around an awful lot, and mercifully it was just outside of this little graveyard by the river. So as we run closer, it starts jiggling around. You just got to find that location. Like this guy here, I think was actually probably doing the same thing, stood there. So we can now uncover it. Now, again, this takes a few minutes to get through, so we'll just speed up massively so that we can just see what it is we're trying to get out of these. And there we go. We have got an ancient casket. So we've got 1 down, 20 to go. What we will do though is just quickly click through the rest of these Tetra Compasses, because there's the odd chance that one of them might be in the same location. So to save having to teleport around, like this one here, if we go back to that one, that was in the same location. So always worth double checking in all the locations that we haven't got any duplicate ones, because that would obviously save time not having to travel around and then travel back to this place. We've got a few more to check. Can we get the triple? That would save a lot of time if we could get a triple or a quadruple. If they were all in the same spot, oh, that'd be perfect, but sadly not. So next one, we just need to find the location. This is the Fremenic area. We're just ignore this little crab who kept attacking me. Obviously didn't want me to get the casket. He was guarding the little casket, but it wasn't doing any damage, so he's all cool. 3 down. We've still got plenty more to go, but have we got any duplicates? No. Right, we're off to the wilderness now. The wilderness is quite a scary place, full of lots of high-level aggressive monsters, but hopefully we won't be attacked by too many things. Oh, there's a big bear that's attacking us, but again, the bear's not doing much damage, so we're all good. It's around here somewhere. I think this is the location of a quest early on. But we're just ignore the fact that my head is clipping through the wall there. We've got little rats and spiders scurrying around. But that's another one done. So quickly just double check. Have we got any duplicates in the inventory? Save us an extra teleport and exploration trying to find it. Oh no. So the next one, we're off to Demonheim. This is the location of one of the many skills in the game, Dungeoneering. And there is the location. So again, we'll speed up whilst we retrieve our chest. But the chest contains some very cool items which can add up to high value stuff. But then there's one particular item we really want to get, which would mean we would get billions. So after the Grand Exchange in Varrock, we're just going slightly north of it back into the wilderness. That scary place. But we're not going very far into the wilderness, so we should be absolutely fine. And there's the location. So again, we'll just uncover the chest and then hope that we might have another duplicate, because again, to save the time, we could fly through them a bit quicker. And there we go, boom, 2 in this location. Superb stuff. And obviously we can still check them through again and see whether we're lucky enough to unearth a 3rd one in the same location. That'd be very good, but sadly not. Now we're off to I think the place is called the Caride Jungle. Again, I've played this game since I was in secondary school, on and off. That was a long time ago. So there we go. Unfortunately, this wolf decided it was going to attack me, so we had to get rid of that wolf. Luckily, I did have a rubbishy little sword, but there we go. 1 more done. Any duplicates for this location? It looks not likely. Nope. Right, off to north of Ardi. We'll call it Ardi because anyone who has played the game will know that it's argued over how you actually pronounce it. Now, there was actually a lot of them were located around this one, but unfortunately I was teleporting around trying to locate them and didn't realise they were all so very close, which is a shame, but there we go. So just to the side of this bench, we found another location. So we will just unearth this one. There we go. That's what's that? 9 of them down now. Quick check if there's any duplicates. No. Right. See, I was teleporting around, and it was over this bridge again, in a slightly northeast from where we were, just by this tree. So we'll just sit by this river, enjoying the view across the river of those blue sheep and some warrior women and goblins and whatnot. But we're across the river, so we're safe from them. Any duplicates in this spot? No. So now we're off to Sears Village, just by this lovely red tree. We've got the next location. So we're going to save all the caskets till the end of the video, and we will open them up all together. But unearth another one here. And we're done. Any duplicates in this spot? Sadly not. Right, now we are south of RD on the gnome battlefield. There's lots going on in this battlefield. Those big tortoises, which they are riding, are kind of cool. But just by this sign, which is hopefully not a threat, but I remember when I was first playing this game, running across there, all these monsters and thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on? But any duplicates by the sign of death? No. Now we are quite far north of RD. This is where the what's it called, the dwarf sort of outpost, and thankfully this little dwarf guard there was nice and relaxed and decided not to attack me, unlike that wolf and the funny little crab thing. Any duplicate ones here? No. So off to the next spot, north of the Grand Tree. Not a place that I've ever been to many times. Got these little cool skill chompers which you can catch with the hunter skill, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the next location, so we can unearth the next one. There we go. I'll have a check to see if there's any duplicate ones in this location, and we do. So that's another duplicate. Again, it saves us travelling around once more to unearth the location. You see the little skill chompers bustling around in the background. And again, we'll just double check the other ones in case there's any more duplicates. Nope. So we're north of Oglog now. And the location is, again, in a sort of a huntery area. We've got these funny looking little critters running around here. I think they're called kebits. But again, it's a long time since I did the hunter skill, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But no, another one unearthed. We'll check for any more duplicates. Sadly not. Right, again, north of RD by the waterfall quest. We've got the next location here, which we'll just dig up. Again, this man is pacing nervously as I am digging up the pathway outside of his house. Any duplicates? Nope. 4 to go. We're back in the wilderness by these abyssal demons, which look very freaky, but thankfully left me alone whilst I was trying to dig up the latest casket, which is cool because they're a bit of a pain to fight. They teleport you around, but no, we're all good. They left me alone, I left them alone. We're all good friends. Any duplicates? Nope. So we're off to Karamja, this lovely island, and again surrounded by these ginormous scorpions. I'm not sure I'd want to live or be in an area with scorpions of that size. They are quite scary, but again, left us alone thankfully. 2 to go. Any duplicate locations here? Sadly not. So we're off to Berthorpe. It was just by the teleport lodestone as well, so that saved a bit of time. And we can unearth the penultimate one once I get on the right spot. There we go. So there we go. Penultimate one dug up, and then thankfully the last one was in the same location. So we've got, what was that, 3 duplicate locations. So again, saved us hunting down 3 of them at least. And that's the last casket. 21 caskets, so we're going off to the Archaeology Guild because the key that we want to get opens this display cabinet, which gives us a new mattock, which is the tool you use to unearth the stuff. But we need to get that key. It'll be very, very valuable if we do get that key out of these caskets. So, into the first one, 3.7 million coins. We've got some crystal keys, which are not the keys that we want to open the casket. So we'll just send all those to the bank, but we have to take that XP book because that doesn't go into the bank. In this one, again, no special key for the whatchamacallit, but we did get another XP tome. What's that? 3.8 million. That's quite good. We've got a whole bunch of good loot there. Next one, is that 3.3 million. We've got a master clue scroll. Master clue scrolls are quite fun. Clue scrolls, again, it's a bit of a treasure trail. Then you get a casket with some treasure in it, which is again one of my favourite things to do in the game. 1.8 million for that one, and then just over 3 million for this one. So we can obviously sell most of these items if we wanted to, or just save them and use them in archaeology for future leveling up. I'm getting quite close to finishing it though. Some more crystal keys, not the keys we want to see, but another master clue scroll, which is nice. Because the master clue scrolls, again, for an item that gives us lots of rewards. And more crystal keys. Every time I see the crystal keys, I think, oh, is that it? And no, it is not the, I think it's the distorted keys is what the item's called that we're looking for. Another 2.5 million coins from that one. We've still got tons to go. We've made millions already. Another master clue scroll. We'll take the tome of XP. We'll use them in a moment. Sometimes they give you 2 in the casket. Sometimes it's just the 1. But that's a lot of XP racking up there. Now that little blue thing that's next to that master clue scroll, that's a Triskelion key again. The 3 pieces of those come together. And then you can go open some hole in a mountain and get some rewards. It was just over 4 million for that one. That wasn't bad money at all, was it? 7 to go, 7 chances still to get this key. I think it's a 1 in 10,000 chance of getting the key that we want, something crazy like that. I think I've completed about 200 of these Tetra Compasses, so that's a full Triskelion key. So that's what they look like when you've got all 3 bits of the key to put together. Another 2.7 million. So we've made some very good money from this. With not a lot of costs involved in terms of gathering the items to put it together. Only 3 to go. Will we get it? Will we get it? Not on that one, but we've got 2 XP tones, which is kind of cool. 2 to go. Again, no special magic key, but some more XP tones. I think we need to use up some of the XP tones, so I've got space in my inventory to open the last one. But yeah, 75,000 XP per tome is not bad. That's a lot of XP that's sat in my inventory. So last one, 2.9 million. Unfortunately, we didn't get the magical key that we need to open that casket, but we'll use up all of these tomes of XP, which gets me closer to my next level. But if you can't already tell, this is a bit of an April Fool's video, not my usual upload, but as ever, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!